Mahalo for tuning in to Island Focus and joining me in conversing with Clarke Bright, the bandmaster for the Royal Hawaiian Band. How wonderful to see you again.
Aloha. Pleasure to see you again, too.
With all of the career placements that you've had, this is probably one of the most special.
It's an honor, truly an honor and a privilege. Never thought I'd have that opportunity, but when it did become a possibility, I jumped at it, knowing what Hawaii's music has done for me, and to be able to be a part of a culture where I can learn more about Hawaiian music and how it impacts the community and how we have kept our traditions alive through Hawaii's music and dance.
And the history of the Royal Hawaiian Band it takes your breath away, doesn't it?
It does, and the more I do it, the more I learn about it. The band was formed in 1836 by King Kamehameha III. At that time, with some of his travels, he had seen brass bands around, primarily from Europe, and he wanted his own band. So he started one, and it wasn't much initially. It kind of got going with a small group, and it had some good times and some bad times, but it really wasn't until 1872 when Henry Berger was hired as Hawaii's most prominent director and musician, and as our queen would say, the father of Hawaiian music. It wasn't until he came and brought from Prussia his style of music and creating a hybrid of Viennese waltzes and his Bach and Strauss background to Hawaiian music. And the collaboration, I think, continued to put the band on the map, and it was because of his efforts that the band gained in prominence, and for 43 years he led the organization through really tough times, through the overtake of the Hawaiian monarchy, through government transitions. But it was because of his staunch belief and love for not only his music, but Hawaii's music, that the band really remains what it is today.
And the integration and the synthesis, you know, the assimilation of classical music with Hawaiian music, there's no place in the world.
Literally, there really isn't. And we are the only full-time municipal band in the country. But the combination of what we can provide is unique and rare. We often have visitors, directors of bands or music that come to our concerts, and they want to steal our repertoire because it's so unique. They haven't heard it, and of course we don't let it out. It's only unique to who we are as a Royal Hawaiian Band. The combination of what we can do to preserve Hawaiian music and culture is really, really special.
And so if you had a message to young people, or actually anyone who is a budding musician or even just has a love for music, what might that be?
One, and most important, is to really love what you are doing. If you want to aspire to something, you have to love what it is that you're doing. You know, I grew up in a family of music. My dad has done some work in the arts.
Amazing. Ron Bright was amazing for all of us.
I am grateful that I was his son, and I was born and raised in music. He never forced it on us, but because I was exposed to it, I ended up loving it. And that struck an interest to pursue the discipline and the work ethic and the practice on constantly trying to improve your art form. And not because you want to be good, but because you love it, and you maybe have something that has been given to you to share with others. I think if you really love what you're doing and work as hard as you can, things will come to you. Your gift will make a place for you.
Well, you certainly are sharing your gifts with all of us, and we're very grateful. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you very much. It's an honor to be here.
We've been conversing with Clarke Bright, headmaster of the Royal Hawaiian Band. Thank you.